Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Carl. Welcome to the dining room. It's time for another meal prep mukbang. Once again, these seem to be relatively well received, so I'm going to keep doing them because why not? Anyway, it's Monday morning, getting ready to go to the dentist and then off to work to go do a quick testing event and then hopefully come home and have the rest of my day off. But it'll be good. It's no big deal. A little bit of overtime or time that I can flex won't be a big deal. Hopefully, it won't be more than 3 or 4 hours in the bunny suit anyway. But enough about that. Let's get on to the meal prep mukbang. Today, we'll be doing breakfast. Like I said, it's in the morning. And here is a typical meal prep breakfast for me. Usually consists of about 200 grams of cooked oats, which is about a quarter cup. Those are steel cut oats with a bit of cinnamon. I've got about 110 grams of pinto beans. Those are homemade. Sometimes I use stuff from the can. Then I've got eggs and egg whites scrambled or folded into an omelet with nothing in it, so it's basically just an egg omelet. 92 grams of egg whites, liquid egg whites, and 2 whole eggs, large eggs. And then here's the wild cards, the bacon. It's 2 slices of bacon. Sometimes, actually more often than not, I usually use like veggie sausage, but every now and again I'll eat real bacon. And I catch a lot of grief for the veggie sausage and the veggie bacon, but it's less fat, less sodium, pretty much the same amount of protein, and it's got more fiber. So that's why I choose it, and it doesn't taste bad in my opinion anyway. Always black coffee, and that is French pressed. Just Coffee Co-op, El Corazon. And then, of course, there's always some type of hot sauce or salsa. Today I'll be using the Herdez Taqueria Verde. This is not hot at all. It's a mild salsa. It's got one chili mark. There's no heat in this at all. It's just got a little nice Mexican flavor, Hispanic flavor, chili, salsa-y flavor. And the ingredients are fire roasted tomatillos, citric acid, water, jalapeno peppers, salt, roasted poblano peppers, modified food starch, garlic, canola oil, cilantro, maltodextrin, lime juice, concentrate, xanthan gum, and natural flavors. A lot of chemicals in there just to make this simple salsa, but it's shelf stable, and that's probably why. So what's the calorie count for my meal? About 600 calories, 602, 605, somewhere around there. About 30 grams of protein. Let me check. Oh, 41 grams of protein. So, yeah. So nice protein meal. Anybody who's interested in the way I eat or how I do this, I batch cook everything, usually on a Sunday or a Monday. And I measure everything out, and what I do to set my goals is, because I still want to lose a little bit of weight because I'm still just over 200 pounds, unfortunately, is I use MyFitnessPal as my tracker, but there's an easier way to do it. To set your calorie goal, take your goal weight, multiply it by 10. So, for example, my goal weight, 180 pounds, which I really don't want to get there because I got close and I felt horrible. But my goal weight was 180 pounds. Multiply that by 10, that's 1,800 calories a day. However I want to sort that out is what I do. So my goal is to hit close to 1,800 calories a day. Sometimes I'm a little over, sometimes I'm a little short. It's not that big of a deal because it's a calorie range. You don't have to be super strict as long as you're not going 500, 1,000 calories over consistently, because that will put you over your calorie budget and will make you either lose weight slower or actually gain weight, depending on where you are in your weight cycle. And the only macro that I'm concerned with is protein, because if you don't have enough protein in your diet, you'll while you're losing weight, you'll lose muscle as well. And that'll be part of your weight loss. And we want to try and preserve as much muscle as possible. So if you're working out, having enough protein will actually help you build muscle. If you're not really working out or you're just doing light exercise, having enough protein will also preserve muscle. if you're working out, it will help you build muscle, but it will help you preserve it if you're not doing a lot of resistance training. That's my philosophy on it. It's really simple. The hardest part is doing the batch cooking and weighing everything out. And if you're really trying to lose weight, to be quite honest, you're going to be hungry, especially if you are very overweight or you're used to eating a lot of calories. You're going to be hungry, and that's just all there is to it. Get used to being hungry. It's part of losing weight. The reason I mentioned this is somebody commented that they enjoyed these videos and they were interested, that they needed to lose some weight, and they found it interesting, the meals that I cook, what my meals look like, how, and the protein and the calorie counts and things like that. So I figured I would just kind of give a quick overview of my method, my philosophy on it. If you guys have been watching this channel for any amount of time, you guys know I have struggled with weight loss and being overweight for a very long time. And over the past 2 years, I've successfully lost about 90 some odd pounds. Like I said, I still fluctuate between 190 and 200 pounds, just over 200. That's because sometimes I still struggle with food issues. I still tend to overeat on the weekends because I give myself free days, which is probably something that I didn't do when I was really working hard to lose weight. But as I got to my goal weight, which was to be under 200 pounds, my goal was to be 180. That way I could officially say I lost 100 pounds. As I got closer to 180, around 185, I started feeling bad. And I think it was because I wasn't eating enough calories for the level of activity I was doing. And some of my medicines got adjusted because I had been so successful losing weight that that was playing a part in it. But I felt really puny. I felt tired. I started having palpitations, which was because my medicine was adjusted. So I decided to increase my calories back up and try and keep my weight between 190 and 195, which I successfully did until recently. I hit my goal weight in October of last year, October or November of 19, and I kept all the weight off until the past couple of months. And even at that, I'm still just fluctuating right around 200 pounds, 202, 205, 198. And I know exactly what that is. That's because I am overeating on the weekends. So just need to get a little more strict with my diets, not so many cheats. And that weight will come back off probably in a couple of weeks to a month. Will get me back down to around 195, I think. That being said, if you are looking to lose weight, be patient with it. Be patient with it. Be ready for the ups and downs. I suggest only weighing yourself once a week, if that, because your weight's going to fluctuate throughout the week no matter what. Based on what you ate, how much salt it was, how active you've been, your body hydration, how much waste you have in your system. And so looking at the scale every day for some people is beneficial. For other people, it can be a bit of a mind game, and can cause setbacks or demotivation. But I'm telling you, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I don't say that flippantly because I was a huge binge eater. It was not uncommon for me to eat an entire large pizza in one sitting with a 6-pack of tall boys of beer, or to go to Jack in the Box and eat 2 of their double cheeseburgers with 4 tacos, large fries, a large Coke, and a 6-pack of beer. So I had a huge binge eating disorder, and eating this way has helped with that. I still have my moments, not gonna lie, but knowing what you're going to eat and having your food planned really helps, if that makes sense. So, and don't worry about exercising if that's not where you're at right now, because to be honest, weight loss is comes from your diet. Exercising helps speed up the process a little bit, but exercising is a completely different beast and should be part of your overall health and fitness and not part of your weight loss regime, if that makes sense. A lot of people think that, oh, I can exercise and exercise and exercise, and that's how I'm going to lose weight, and that's absolutely not true. We've all heard the cliche, you can't out-exercise a bad diet, and that's the absolute truth. Or gains are made in the kitchen, or weight loss is made in the kitchen. It's the absolute truth, because weight loss is simple. It's calories in and calories out. You have to intake less than you're burning on a daily basis. And while exercise does increase your caloric expenditure, usually not enough to offset too many calories, if that makes sense. I know this is kind of probably boring to some folks because I'm not doing a hot sauce review, but like I said, it came up in the comments, and it's actually something I'm very interested in. And if I can help anybody improve their health, being a healthcare provider, it's kind of what I do. This is a little different than my regular job, for sure, but helping people be healthier is something I'm interested in, for sure. That's why I got into healthcare. And if I can inspire or motivate or educate somebody on how to better care for themselves, this is a perfect platform for it. So back to exercise. If you're interested in exercising, it's not a bad thing. It reduces your risks for a lot of diseases. Metabolic disease, diabetes, heart disease, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. All of those things can be helped by weight loss and exercise. But you don't have to start off crazy. You can just go for a walk, 30 minutes a day. The American Council on Exercise recommends 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week. So that would be like 30 minutes, 5 days a week. If you can't do that, you don't have time, that's okay. Anything is better than nothing, especially if you have a particularly sedentary lifestyle. So the first step is to take some steps. Get a pedometer. Try and hit 5,000 steps a day. If you can do that, try and hit 7,000 steps a day. If you can do that, hit 10,000 steps a day. 10,000 steps is about 5 miles. Roughly 2,000 steps is a mile. And you can do that in a day, not even trying, if you are just a little bit more conscious about moving around. If you're interested in resistance training, give that a shot too. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't need a ton of weights. You can start doing body weight squats, push-ups if you can do them, kneeling push-ups, wall push-ups, whatever. Get your body moving. Makes a world of difference. And as always, I have to preface this. If you have underlying medical conditions, talk with your doctor. Talk with your doctor before you start on any exercise or strenuous weight loss program. They'll be able to guide you as to what is appropriate for you in those regards. Because you want to make sure you're healthy and you don't injure yourself or make whatever is going on in your body worse. Particularly if you have a cardiac condition or an arrhythmia or a breathing problem. Definitely talk to your doctor before you start exercising. But you don't have to talk to your doctor before you change the way you eat. And it doesn't have to be radical. You don't have to do this. If you sit down and realize that you're eating your calories and look at what you're eating in a day and you realize you're getting calories from drinks, that's the easiest thing to change. Stop drinking your calories, and that will make a huge difference. I don't know. Like I said, I've worked on this and I've been up and down. I've tried a million different ways to lose weight. Fad diets, pills, tons of exercise. If there's a diet out there, I probably tried it with the exception of like keto and carnivore. because those never made sense to me personally, because to eliminate an entire macronutrient from your diet didn't sit right in my brain. But I've done vegetarian, I've done vegan, I've done low fat, I've done high fat, I've done pretty much everything. And if it works for you, do it. I'm not saying one diet is better than any other diet. If you can find a diet that you enjoy, that is helping you lose weight, do it and stick to it. This works for me. Every time I've lost weight, this is what works: meal prep and calorie counting. Sorry, this isn't a fun, not a fun hot sauce review, mukbang, eating video, whatever. But like I said, it came up in the comments. It's something I think about a lot. And if I can, like I said, if I can help anybody, inspire anybody, I mean, look at my Instagram page. It's mostly workout stuff. It's me rucking. It's me talking about my food. It's me showing my meal preps, my weigh-ins, and all that kind of stuff. I hope to inspire and encourage people. And if I can, like I said, if I can educate a little bit, I'll try it. I'll do it. I'm no expert by any means. I'm just a guy who's lost some weight, and I can tell you how I did it. I know a little bit about anatomy and a little bit about physiology, so I do have that in my corner. Anyway, that's really all. That's really it. I'm going to finish the last of this. It's been delicious. Thank you guys and gals so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I know this wasn't probably a super exciting or fun video, but it's important and it's interesting to me, and it's something that as I continue my weight loss journey, I become more and more passionate about, because it's helped me, it's changed me, it's helped heal my back, it's gotten me off of multiple medications, it's reduced the ones that I'm still on, and I work with chronically sick people at work all the time, and if we can head this stuff off at the pass by exercise and diet, then your life, or your reliance on medications and your quality of life may be improved, I hope. But anyway, that's it. Like I said, sorry it was a little bit more sobering and not quite as fun as the last couple meal prep mukbangs. But I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I hope you stuck around. If you're interested or you have any questions about weight loss or exercise or anything like that, feel free to get a hold of me. You can leave me a comment. You can shoot me a private message on Facebook or Instagram. All my social medias are pretty much the same: ckeyfer05 or ckeyfer.045. Facebook is my name. But anyway, if you have any questions, man, let me know. I don't have all the answers, but I'll help you as much as I can, because I want to see people succeed. I want to see people live healthier lives, spend time with their friends and family, because it's really important. Thanks again. I'm going to finish this and then head off to the dentist to go get my butt scrubbed. Have a great day. Hope your Monday goes well and the rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Once again, thanks for spending a little time with me. God bless.